Yeah, and highly emotional on all sides of this discussion. We really have heard the entire gamut. I want to show you what we're seeing right now, but admittedly, this probably isn't the best vantage point. As you can see, this part of the area of City Hall has largely cleared out. We've been told by Sacramento police that this is where we need to be. The last point that the spokesperson for Sac PD made to us is that there's roughly 50 people still inside the chambers who will not leave, and they have been given a notice of unlawful assembly. So we got that update from Sacramento police within the last 15 minutes or so. But let's go back just an hour or so ago now. We have some video from inside the chambers. This was shortly after the mayor called for his second recess due to disruptions. He had told them if there was, told people in the audience if there were disruptions that he would recess. He told them that if there were further disruptions and they had to recess again, that the council chambers would be cleared. So this is what we were seeing shortly after the mayor said that they would go into this second recess, that they would clear the chambers, and then the mayor and the council would take the issue back up. So let's fast forward now to 11 o'clock. We are again told that there are roughly 50 people still inside, and we're waiting for the chambers to be cleared. One point that did come up repeatedly tonight is that people in the audience did not feel that the city council should vote on this resolution regarding a call for a ceasefire without Mai Vang present. There was questions as to why she was not in attendance and why this vote tentatively would happen without her here. She did share on Twitter X that she had a previous commitment, a family commitment, and that she had asked that this vote not take place tonight. But as we saw tonight, that did not happen, and the mayor has told us repeatedly that he does plan to vote on this tonight. So back out here in the chamber, from my vantage point right here, I can see there's a large group outside, and they're sort of welcoming people who are leaving voluntarily from the chambers. We've seen people leave in tears. We've seen and heard the cheers from folks as they are sort of greeting people that are coming out voluntarily. But what happens next with the folks that are still inside, we're still waiting to see how that unfolds. In Sacramento, Leanne Denyer, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, it could be a very late night there. Thank you, Leanne. And before